Alright everybody, welcome back to Stitchin' Stacy. Today we're going to do a form of a motif. So I enjoy doing these because there's so many different types and sizes and stitch work involved, and I'm not sure about you all, but I do get bored with the same stitches, the double crochets and the triple crochets, and you know, just the same stitch over and over and over. I like to form different petals and rounds and be a little bit more decorative in the work. So I found a small motif that I wanted to do. It's fairly simple, so it's not anything that's going to be very difficult. And I'm using a ball of yarn. I'm not really sure. Actually, I'm not sure where I got this. If you look at it, it's a gray base, and it's got like caramel colors in it and a gold color. It's very pretty, but I don't have a lot of information on it. Alright, so we're going to use this ball of yarn here. Let me unstring some of this. I'm going to use my 5mm crochet hook also. So what I want you to do is, of course, make your slip knot. We're going to be working bobble stitches, chains, and you're also going to be working single crochet. So those are a couple in double crochet, I believe. So your basic stitch here is going to be your bobble stitch. I'm sorry that I don't have a demo to show you for this one. I've been quite busy making an order for a family member, so I didn't get a chance to make it last night. And if you know me, I don't generally like to do this without a demo, so we'll do this one together. And all I want you to do is chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's your 6. You're going to slip into the first one and do your slip stitch. Okay, let me zoom in here a little bit for you. Okay, so now we have our ring, and it don't feel threatened. It is going to be a decent sized little ring. Okay, so what I want you to do is chain 1. Alright, then you're going to work 12 single crochets into the ring, and then you'll slip stitch into the first single crochet, which is the one we just did. So let's do 12. 1, 2, 3, whoops, started to wrap, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and if you need to tighten that circle a little, pull your string there. 11 and 12. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. You want to go to that first single crochet, which is right here, and you're going to join that together with the slip stitch, and this is what you have so far. And at any time, right here is a perfect time to change color, which if you're looking in crochet books, the abbreviation for that is CC, which means color change. You can also cut your tail off if you've crocheted over that while you were doing your 12 single crochets. Get that out of your way. Alright, so now that was your round 1. Round 2, you're going to chain 3. You're going to work 4 double crochets into that same stitch as your slip stitch. So this one right here, if you spread that out, you're going to see that. So you're going to work 4 double crochet, okay? 1, 2, sorry guys, let's back out. I'm ahead of myself. Actually, what we're going to do here is we're going to make this out of a bobble stitch. That was my bad. I was on another pattern. Alright, so what you're going to do, you're going to work a bobble stitch here. And you're going to work it till there's one hoop remaining on your hook. So this is a learning experience. If some of you haven't yet watched my video on my bobble stitch, this is how it goes. You're going to yarn over. You're going to insert in that same space as your slip stitch. Grab that yarn, pull up. You'll have 3 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go back in for the second one. Grab that yarn, pull up. You'll have 4. Yarn over, pull through only the first 2. Do it again. Yarn over, insert your hook. Grab your yarn, pull up, and you'll have 5 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. Each time you come up here, you're going to pull through 2. Okay, you're going to do it one more time. Yarn over, go back in that same space. Grab your yarn. Yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so you should be left with 5. Now what you want to do to complete that bobble stitch, yarn over, and make sure that these all have a little gap in them. See down here where mine are really spaced out from my hook? Oh, Candy's making her daily debut. Anyway, you grab your yarn and you want to have those loose enough to where you can pull through all of those stitches at one time. That completes your first bobble stitch. That's the first one that's made. Then from here, you're going to secure that. You're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Candy, you want to say hey to everybody while you're here, dear? Kitty, 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 kitty. Hi, Candy Lou. Hi, Candy Lou. Kitty, kitty. She likes to say hey to everybody. And you guys see I'm working at my kitchen table. Hey. Okay. She's cleaning. She's grooming. She has a date. Alright, Miss Candy, you gotta move so Mama can work. Sorry about that, guys, but you guys all know that I like to introduce her when she's here, but not when she's grooming. Alright, so that was the completion of our first bobble stitch. Then you chained 5. Now what you want to do is you want to skip the next single crochet, and then you're going to do a bobble stitch into the next. So you want to skip this, and be careful because sometimes that stitch will hide underneath here. That's the one you're skipping. Then this is the one that you're going to go into and do 5. You're actually going to do 5 here because you did 4 here because you already had that that chain 3 that counted as your 5th. Okay, so insert your hook, grab through. Let's turn that around. You got 3 there. Yarn over, pull through your first 2 only. Okay, yarn over, insert back in that same space, grab your yarn, pull through. Should have 4 here. Yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, yarn over, insert in the same space, grab your yarn, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay. Let's do that again. Yarn over, insert into the same space, grab that yarn, pull it through, wrap, pull through 2 only, and then yarn over, insert, grab your yarn, pull through, wrap, pull through 2. Let's count. Yep, we've got 1. So basically you're going to have 6 hoops on there, but only 5 stitches because, or 5 posts, because you still have your beginning one on there. So once you have 5, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know you're at the point where now you're going to finish off your bobble stitch. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 of those loops. Don't make it tight. It will look jumbled. It will not look very nice. Okay, so you don't want to have it like this. You want to give it some space. And that's the importance of when you're working with stitches. You need to try to keep them all the same consistency. And when you're working with bobble stitches and things like that, where you pull through several loops at once, you always want to make sure that you give it ample room to come through and not squeaking your yarn and just pressuring it. So here you're going to chain your 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now you're going to skip that next stitch and you're going to go into the next one for doing the same process. So do a double crochet, alright. Now you're going to go in and you're going to repeat the same things that we did. And you're going to make sure that you have 5 doubles. And remember, you're only pulling through 2 hoops each time you go in. Okay, let's see how many got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yarn over and pull through all of those. Okay, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that was your second bobble stitch. So you're gonna skip your next space, which is right here, and you're gonna go in here. So you're gonna wrap, pull through, and you're gonna pull through both of those. Actually, we're only going to have 5 hoops, so do this again until you have 5 double crochets in this space, and you're only pulling through 2 at a time. Okay, and then we've got one more to go. Okay. Then here you want to yarn over, pull through all 5. Then chain your 5. Skip the next stitch and let's do this next one. So you want to do a complete double crochet here. Alright, and then you've got to do 4 more. I always like doing bobble stitches. I think they're so cool, and it's just so much fun to do them. Oops. Okay, let's get one more going in there. Pull through all and chain your 5. Skip the next one and do 5 doubles, just like I showed you, pulling through only 2 at the end. So I got one more. Okay, yarn over, pull through all of them, and I'm a little tight, so I'm going to space that out. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what you're going to do at this point, you're going to slip stitch. You're going to slip stitch into the top of the first bobble, which is right here. I'm going to go in that where you joined it right there and completed that bobble. Should be your first single crochet, so you're going to slip and slip into there. Now, this is what you have, and I think it's a beautiful piece. And don't worry about these right here. You know, they're supposed to be a little forgiving here, you know, but when you join them, say if you're making like a cardigan or something like that, you know, it all works out to even out itself. Now these things right here are again called your bobble stitches, and if you make several of these in different colors, or if you wanted to change and do the petals a different color from the center and the border, which would be absolutely wonderful, you can join these. You could join all of them. You would there's many different ways to join motifs, so you could join them in here, and you could make a scarf, just a decorative scarf out of this. And again, you know, you can make belts, you know, decorative belts. You just keep building on and on and on to these. So this is again a sample of a motif pattern, and just explore with your colors, because in the world of crochet, color makes all the difference in the world. Of course your stitches do as well, but color makes the world go round, and it makes some very serious happy crochet projects. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, and until my next video, happy hooking everybody.